There's no. This is a podcast filmed by Soberman.
Yes.
Oh wait, hold on.
There we go.
With the mic bump and everything. All right, ladies, gentlemen, other beings. Welcome to Fair Magic, a radio, video, podcast, discography phenomenon, where we discuss newly invented magical cards and whether or not they are, in fact, fair magic. Today's theme, what is it?
Conspiracy 3.
Electric Jubilee.
Ooh.
We're talking about going back to the conspiracy well for a third time in as many years? Question mark.
No, first conspiracy was 20...
It's been a while. I feel like they took a 2-year break.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I think first conspiracy was 2013 or 2014.
Yeah, that sounds
I don't
right.
remember exactly. Second one was 2016.
Oh.
So honestly, it's been long enough. We
About
could go
time.
back. It's fine.
Do you think there's a window where the cards we use they could put in the next set? Rosewater, if you're watching this.
Yeah,
These
theoretically, maybe. I
These
don't
are
know.
for free. All right.
It's 2014's first set.
That seems right.
Nailed it. All right, so Conspiracy 3. Here's my big conceptual idea that's going to be difficult to represent in card form. I want there to be actual, like, board game style hidden roles in Conspiracy.
Well, that's what the conspiracies are for, basically.
No, like the conspiracies are like, my dudes have their toughness instead of their power, or like sometimes you'll reveal a conspiracy that makes it a game of arch enemy. Like if you have
That
World
is true.
Knit.
Yeah.
If you're the guy who drafted World Knit and everyone's coming for your giblets.
You can have the secret choice conspiracies and just make the effect funny. Like, secretly choose a player when you draft this or something. Write it down. And then some type of trigger effect, or you can use it at some point.
Yeah, actually, you could definitely do that. Like, there were some in Conspiracy 2 that were, it was, look at target opponent's hand, choose a card from it if they also choose that card when you play this card after you've drafted it. That way.
I'm already lost.
It's a really weird... All right.
It's a real card.
Basically, if you guess the card right, you get to draw a card when you play this flyer after you've drafted it.
Yeah, you have to guess what card they're going to draft, right?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that. There's also the ambush lion, the ambush cat person that you name a specific player and then you get to jump them specifically. See, I'm talking about like bang style hidden roles where you sit down at the multiplayer game and somebody has a card face down that says, if I'm eliminated first, I win. And they're trying to pull for that. Shit like that.
You'd have to have lots of cards like that then, yeah. Or else it would be too obvious. Like,
You
I wonder which one's hidden.
You could do it as either part of the draft or like a special box topper. It's like the special box topper is hidden roles and then you like fucking draft them or something.
No.
Or if there was like a hidden rules deck that each person gets to draw one at the beginning of the game and have it face down there for free to use at any time or something.
Or it's like the box topper, it comes with enough packs for people to pick and pass, but you're picking one to make that pile and then passing. Something like that. There's a lot of different ways to do it. There's a ton of different board games that have done it. Werewolf Mafia, my personal favorite, Bang, which is amazing. If you've never tried Bang EDH, you should. Basically, take a multiplayer game at EDH. One person's the sheriff, and they have like 10 extra hit points, and they're the only person whose role is in the open. Then you have 2 outlaws whose job it is to kill the sheriff, 2 deputies who win if you find the outlaws and kill them, and 1 renegade who wins if everybody else dies.
Nice.
So this is a 6-man game?
Yeah, it can be a 6-man. There are rules for like 5 as well. With 5, I think you get rid of 1 deputy.
I was going to say, yeah. And then so the 2 outlaws don't know who the deputies are, obviously, and vice versa.
Yeah. They don't even know who the other outlaw is, depending on how you play.
Oh, wow.
It can get real wild.
Yeah, just... Except, I mean, the outlaws are trying to work together.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like they would out themselves pretty quickly, like, swinging at this guy.
Well, what you do is as the outlaws, you try and kill, like, the deputies first and build up your board state. Because you want to kill the sheriff in, like, 1 turn. So you're like, I'm the deputy. I'm going after the other outlaws, and then the deputy's like, no, I'm the deputy. But yeah, no, it's real good.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could just design that into Conspiracy 3.
Oh,
The Wild Wild West. And you just play sheriff every
you
time.
know I'm going to be pulling for it every time we play Conspiracy 3.
5-man pods. Each pod plays a star game.
Ooh. All right. That's pretty good.
So you have to have 10-man drafts, essentially.
Yeah.
I like it.
How about this? It's like a shadow broker.
Okay.
It's one of these cards that when you draft it, it does something. You pick another player in the draft, and you take a card from your pool face down, and they do the same. You swap them.
Ooh, that's nice. See, I was thinking... So, the card, at least in my mind, in Conspiracy, is Cogwork Librarian. We're showing it on the screen now.
Yep.
Basically, you can
Also-
take a Cogwork Librarian to take 2 cards and put the Cogwork Librarian back into a pack.
Yeah, he's the chopsticks of that game.
Mm-hmm.
The Dank Sushi Go reference.
I was just thinking about Tom Hanks playing on a giant piano with his feet.
Smash cut 2.
Yep.
Jing, 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 jing.
Oh man, yeah, I'd be down for that. I personally prefer the guy who's just in Conspiracy 2. There's a guy you can just be like, fuck this, and take the whole pack.
Yeah.
That guy is awesome.
No. But, so going off of Cogwork Librarian, I was thinking you can put a Cogwork Librarian 2 Electric Boogaloo back in the pack to draft 1 extra card that you choose and put a random card from your pack that round of drafting back in.
Ooh.
You'd have to like zone draft all your packs too.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
No, zone drafting is already pretty much a thing in Conspiracy. Like, if you don't do it, it messes a lot of things up really fast.
Yeah.
Like, they've told players that they have to do that for Conspiracy before.
So draft fast. Don't be the guy with holding up the draft.
Yeah.
How about this? It's like a weird telltale creature,
Uh-huh.
like a artifact spy bot or something. And when you draft it, turn the rest of the pack face up for the rest of the draft.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
That's nice.
You guys know more about limited than I do. Like,
That's super strong.
how much would that fuck things up?
The fact that you're passing it after it gets revealed, or
Oh.
before it gets revealed, the card you pick doesn't get shown.
Yeah.
Means that you basically get to see what color everybody at the
else is.
table is in, or they take a card that's bad for them. There's not a lose scenario there.
Interesting. So the card that you draft should be Garbaggio.
Yeah.
Be like a 1/1 for 3.
Yeah.
Damn. I hope they don't print that card.
You're not
It'd
a fan?
be really
A
strong.
1/1 for 3? Not so much. I don't like morphs. I don't think I'm gonna like the downgraded version.
What if the card had Mind Shrieker's ability though?
I mean, I'm more on board. Is it a mind trigger for 1 more mana? All right.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't fly. I'll take it.
He has a really cool draft effect.
Is he at an uncommon?
A bomb ass draft effect.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't even thinking about draft stuff. Just like a 6 mana, like a red and 5 myriad 3/3 with haste.
Ooh.
But when it gives those dudes the tokens, they keep them forever. But then they can't swing at you.
Oh, wow.
But he would have to be a rare, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, it gives other people the
So
tokens?
myriad swings all of that,
Uh-huh.
and then it like gives the tokens to them afterwards.
Do the tokens also have that ability?
No.
Okay.
It just makes like a 3/3 token, I guess. It wouldn't be
Uh-huh.
myriad. It'd be like a weird version of it where it gives them all. You attack everybody with a 3/3, and then the ones that don't die, they get to keep, but they can't swing those dudes at you.
Yeah.
So it like speeds the game up big time.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
That sounds fun.
Everybody's gonna be mad at you, but they get either take 3 and get a 3/3, or then they can block the next one.
Mm-hmm.
But they keep getting 3/3s if they take 3, basically.
Yeah.
What mechanics are you looking forward to seeing again? Like if they brought them back?
So, one of my very favorite creatures of all time is in Conspiracy 2. It's called Animus of Predation.
Oh, man.
What it does, basically, is it eats keywords off of other creatures during the draft process. I want them to turn that into a spell.
Whew.
I want, like, a 8-mana, 5-color spell. Like, 1 of each and 3. For... When you cast this spell, each sorcery or instant that you've copied or that you've removed from your draft pool, you cast that.
The one and done?
Yeah. Just like, I got there, I'm going to cast like 7 spells at once.
Remanded.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's cast it again next
Do
turn.
it again next. Make it instant. It's already 8 mana
Yeah.
and 5 colors.
Yeah, what's the most reasonable amount of mana you can put on that? Probably 5, right?
I feel like
5 would be pretty strong.
5, 1 of each color for like
You're-
something. You cast like 3 spells, maybe.
no.
Unless you play to it super hard. Then
Yeah,
just,
I've
like,
not like I've eaten like 5 or 6 cards with an Animus of Predation before.
I only did 2, but to be fair, one of them was Marchesa. And that's like 3 keywords.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty neat.
So yeah, that's what I want is that spell.
what if it's 5 mana, but it exiles itself after you cast it?
All right.
1 of each color. 1 of each color in limited seems hard.
It just depends
in
on the kind of
Conspiracy,
lands.
it's really not.
No.
Are there gates?
There's usually a 2-color land of some sort, like a cycle of them. There's loads of
Oh yeah,
basic
also it's,
cycling.
it's multiplayer, so the odds are you're going to last a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the multiplayer thing.
Yeah, there's like swamp cycling and stuff like that is a huge thing in there.
Like one of the first times I ever played Conspiracy, I made like the most amazing blue-green limited deck that would have absolutely stomped anyone one-on-one.
Uh-huh.
And then playing it in a multiplayer game, I was like, turn 4 Palaka Worm! And everyone was like, nah, kill that guy first. I was like, no! Got stomped by a bunch of weenies.
Yep.
How about an 8 mana Silveric Vortex, but everybody takes 2 on every upkeep?
You just don't like playing...
You just want games to end as
Yeah.
quickly as possible.
I mean, it's got to be like those games can drag on, and then all of a sudden just like 8 mana enchantment, pass. Everybody takes 2. Who's at the highest life? And just gotta sit there and dirtle until you slam this thing, and then whoever's been getting picked on early either has to answer that or gets smoked by the time it gets back to whatever their turn is.
All right. Going off of that, something to make the game go really fast but also really interesting. Black-red enchantment, probably like 7 mana total. At the beginning of your upkeep, the player with the least life loses the game.
So everybody has to like quickly ding dong ding ding ding.
The most life.
What?
Yeah.
Lightning bolt myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm out of here. I'm not getting this.
Oh, that's nice. I do like that.
Yeah.
And then you have like target player gains X life cards.
No, and that's actually super thematic with the whole like throne and crown thing they've had in Conspiracy so far.
I want more Monarch cards. that
Those
do
are
Monarch
dope.
Things.
Oh my god. Thing is, they're so tricky for them to print without affecting Legacy. Like, they can't print an effect that makes you the Monarch for less than 4 mana. They just can't do it.
They could just make the set not legal in Legacy in some weird way.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, there's not currently an easy way for them to do that.
Yeah. They could just like
What about,
auto ban a bunch of cards
Yeah.
What about like
just to preserve the format.
cards with like bomb ass effects that make your opponent the Monarch, or make an opponent the Monarch?
That would be sweet.
Just like a fucking 8/8 Trampler for 5 or whatever, and it makes them the Monarch.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
What if you had a guy that was like unblockable, but he was like a 1/1 who could switch the Monarch around as he sees, like Puppet Master or something like that, some type
Yeah.
of Spy Master. Oh, you're the Monarch? How about unblock? No, this guy's the Monarch over
Uh-huh.
here. Can't give it to yourself, but you can give it to someone else.
so
Yeah.
1 blue and 2 for a 1/1 unblockable that has tap. Make target player the Monarch. Target
When
opponent.
this creature deals combat damage to a player,
Oh,
that player
man.
becomes the Monarch.
Oh, that's spicy.
All right, you're going to have to take one, but you do get to be the Monarch.
Yeah.
That's elegante, and it has
Yeah.
Mind Shrieker's effect.
There you go.
Yeah, it does.
Unblockable with my trigger.
Yeah.
I like this.
There's This is gonna be the podcast where you make everything mind triggered.
And it's not even me doing it.
The bug is spread. All right. What other stuff that I really like about Conspiracy? I really liked the WorldNet, and then the version of that they printed again.
Hymn of the Wilds?
Well, no, it's the one that your hand size is 5.
Yeah.
Then you can exile a card from your hand to get a basic land, and you can't have basic lands in your deck, so you just draft a 60 card all bombs deck, which basically makes you the arch enemy in any game you play.
Uh-huh.
That was my archetypical highlight Conspiracy experience was pack 1, pick 1, that card, and then just draft bombs the whole game. The two people sitting next to me were they drafted a lot, and they're like, "What are you drafting?" And I was like, "Everything."
Now, legit, I once pack 3, pick 1 that in Conspiracy 2. Still won.
Yeah.
Because it turns out, if you can just take whatever you want in any color, it's just real strong.
Yeah, especially in Conspiracy, which does not fuck around with the spicy reprints. Whoa.
Now, that's actually another of my really favorite things about Conspiracy is the sort of reprints you see. Because at least Conspiracy 1, going back to IPA block, that was lovely.
All right, what cards do we want to see reprinted in Conspiracy?
What was that stupid red wall that shoots for the number of defenders you have? Vent something.
Vent Sentinel.
Vent Sentinel, let's go!
Yeah.
I want that and a new wall that mills for the number of walls you have.
Doesn't that exist?
Does it?
I don't think so.
Like an 03 or 02 that taps to mill
I'm
player for number of defenders you control.
Uh-huh.
Because mill could be pretty strong in limited formats.
Building
40 cards.
Good old America walls again.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, Wall of Omens. Put that back in. Card's good. Card is strong.
No, the Defender Tribal was definitely fun in Conspiracy 1.
They could put Rolling Stones in there too, just so you can...
Assault Formation.
And that's also such a legit strategy in a longer game. Just
D up and then wait, yeah.
I'm playing Australia in Risk. Fuck off.
They could do Return to Dominaria as the reprint.
Old school Dominaria?
No, the...
Get some Thran out here.
Dominaria, and the parts of Core 19 that are basically Dominaria.
I want to see tempting offers from Commander in Conspiracy.
That'd be nice.
As bomb rares, mythics. Oh.
I like those joined forces cards from Commander. Those
man, those cards are so busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just change it, just change the effects a little bit.
No.
Each player gains X life.
Every EDH grinder's most favorite card to see, Journey to Discovery. Just don't do it. Don't search for a
Tempted
land.
Discovery?
Yeah, that's the one
4
that
mana
lets you
sorcery.
search for lands. Yeah.
You go get one and then everybody else chooses. That card is gross.
Yeah, people do not like that card.
No.
I got away with it for a long time until people caught on that it was real nasty and then stopped getting lands. But every once in a while you get 1 or 2 people. If they're behind on lands, they're probably going to take it.
Yeah.
And then you're playing busted stuff, so you go get broken lands.
Yep.
Or you can just rein yourself in and just go get some basics. Be nice about it.
I get basics and 1 Ghost Quarter for those people who fuck around. Oh, any land, let me get Urborg now. We got any more? Or we good?
They should just bring back that gate enchantment. Is it the one where you go and you can search for gates? Oh, it's the Maze's End. They should reprint that.
Oh, yeah.
And all the gates.
That'd be nice.
Oh, man. Conspiracy Ravnica style?
Yeah.
I'd still be down.
Dude, lands deck, that's all. It's a good format when there's a lands deck.
Yeah.
I'm just going to play these lands and stop you, and then I'm going to activate this goofy land.
And win the game.
Alternate win cons in Conspiracy. But that just goes back to what I was saying before about, I want the alternate win cons in Conspiracy to force people to actually conspire. I want actual hidden roles where people are, working together or under false pretenses and actually, real conniving, not just,
How about curses that are, you curse yourself, so when you die, target player gains some life or something like that, or like you name player with this like you curse yourself, but you name a player, and then if you die, like this, whatever, or if you would take lethal, then this happens, and then you die. Like they could word it somehow. Like if you kill me, you're just gonna make this guy a threat, or he gets some 1/1s
I
or
want
something.
those cards right now.
Yeah.
I want those for Commander.
Yeah.
Stop! You could kill me, but you're helping somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you curse yourself and name somebody, and then they're like, "Thanks for the 1/1s," and they swing at you, like, idiot. You could use them protective or like offensive.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, curse this guy. Yeah, if you curse somebody else, like, go get your life or whatever. I guess that's how they usually work right now. Anyway, they're pretty bad. Make some good curses.
Yeah.
Yeah, cursing that's a difficult design space because it's either like not good enough
Or too good.
So really good and fucking oppressive.
Yeah.
Like getting got with the overwhelming splendor is just like.
You got me.
Yeah, that one's like 8 mana.
Mm-hmm.
That card is great. I built a deck around that card, kind of.
With the good old 1/1s.
Academy Rector and that card are good friends.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And that is Fair Conspiracy. Check in next time when we do the Transformers game.
Ooh.